he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Irving. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
41-yard line.
Play fake. Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Down at the 31. Running the toss to Irving. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the gun, Mayfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Now Mayfield. And he is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Mike Evans, 26 yards. And the Buccaneers have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both, and at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
To the air, Allen. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, he's one of the...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Levante David.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. Mayfield going to switch things up here. Second and 4. This is caught. In for the Buccaneers touchdown. Cade Otton from 8 yards out. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, good move. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Second and 6.
On the pickup. Second and 6.
Again, it's Cook. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Gain of 24 yards.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Cook, he's got him off the draw. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And now they'll throw with Allen. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30.
Yards. That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Inside give to Davis. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. So you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Now Allen. He'll try and do this himself. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Another Bills 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Cook is in. Touchdown Bills.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3 because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 46 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Hurry! 180!
To throw, Mayfield. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 40. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. Mayfield off the play fake. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Mayfield to throw it. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Cade Otton, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Buccaneers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down.
At the Bucs' 41-yard line.
Go! Ready!
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bills first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. In motion left goes Cooks. First down, here's the run with Cook. And not much running room. Down at the 32. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Allen now looks to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete. He was covered by Antoine Winfield.
Prater's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Cook following the penalty. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 17.
In motion, the tight end. To throw, it's Allen. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So on his mat Prater now to try a field goal here. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Oh, he's got Iboka. That's complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 43 yards.
A gain of 43 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Mayfield. This one taken in by Otten. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run here with Irving. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Chase McLaughlin on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Shift spotted. And not much happening on the return as they'll get this to about the 23. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. And they'll run the option to start the drive. Across midfield. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
And the Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
You don't see that a ton, do you? Where the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Here's Allen to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Allen gonna throw. Touchdown, Bills! Khalil Shakir, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills have cut it back within a score. Prater for the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Buccaneers 23,
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was all polished off with a Khalil Shakir touchdown catch. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Mayfield looks to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line.
That's good for a first down.
Mayfield down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Throwing, Mayfield. Open man is Ibuka. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
And again, it's Mayfield. He'll try and do this himself. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He finds his target, it's Evans. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now Mayfield. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
With his height, that's exactly where you want to put it for him. But even that throw was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
Mayfield. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we've just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
They stopped him in his tracks. They'll try it down with Irving. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving as the first half is winding down. And the Buccaneers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A 3-yard pickup.
Second and 7.
Second and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Finding Shakir across the formation. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Well, this hasn't really been a first half to remember on either side of the ball. But I think this kind of makes this an important drive. You'd love to get this back to a one-score game if you can. And that's good work there to get some yardage here and pick up the first down.
And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? So halftime now here on Sunday night. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he returns this to the 22. Out come the Bills now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest in first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
They'll give to Cook on the read option. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. To the air, Allen. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return, Johnson. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 46. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
180!
To throw, Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
A run up the middle with Irving. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 60 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
180!
Mayfield to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Wide open receiver complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Bucky Irving, his second touchdown of the night. And the Buccaneers are able to add on to that lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
As we prepare for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Brown 80.
Allen. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him down complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Allen to throw once more. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner, because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Coleman, the man in motion left. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to have it here at their own 15.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. 71 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Mayfield on play action. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Looking downfield for Godwin. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Riley Dixon now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. A little juke. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
On play action, Allen completes to Shakir once again. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. This is caught. It's Cooks. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
18-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Completes it to Coleman. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Cook. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Allen. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 13-yard line.
Mayfield now. He'll find his tight end, Payne Durham. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here on Sunday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They go play action. Mayfield. Open man is Ibuka. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Irving. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 92 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
He was brought down at
Yeah, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. Throw out right. It's brought in by Otten. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Second and a couple.
Second and 2 at the 20-yard line.
What's that?
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Hey, we're 33. What's that?
On third down, they go with Irvin. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
Chase McLaughlin for the Buccaneers field goal.
And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and that'll keep this a 19-point game. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And again, it's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And we have an injury on the play, and it looks like the running back, James Cook, is the one who's down. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Allen going to throw. A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up fourth. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line. And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
What's that?
Following the interception, Mayfield. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
This is caught by Evans. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Throwing, Bridgewater. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
2 yards to go, second down. On play action, it's Bridgewater. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. A.J. Epinesa, the one credited for the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 16. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Irving. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 from the 9.
Delta.
Bridgewater to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Yards to go.
Here's Bridgewater. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Cade Otton, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
15 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. The first down carry for Davis. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From midfield, here's Allen. This one complete to Coleman. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 and the 30-yard.
Inside give to Davis. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Allen. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And the Bucs are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. Well, I guess an interception at this point on fourth down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
Throwing here, Bridgewater. Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because...
And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. And a Buccaneer first down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Bridgewater again. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
For the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
And that is no good. No good. Wide to the left. But that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here. So without making excuses, you have to figure that this rain has had an impact now on both of his missed field goals.
It's one of those situations really difficult to practice for and tough to prepare yourself against. It's just a whole different animal kicking in the rain, and we've really seen him struggle.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think